All right, I'm gonna do the consumer morning show right now. On Friday, I decided it'd be a good idea to buy some natural gas. Bunch of the Midwest is absolutely frozen right now. It's pretty chilly here in the Pacific Northwest. I think it's going to be a harsh winter, so I bought some natural gas, thinking it would go up. Bought it on Friday, and here we are on Monday. It's up 6.3%. We can take a look right here. Bought it on the 18th. Boop, boop. And now it's Monday. So now, what do? I can take this $1,200 as pure profit and stick it back into my cash account. I think cash is king at the moment, but I can make some smaller trades while I wait for this entire economy to crash. You can see I'm not always a winner. I got my dead stocks here. My Amazon, 43 down. Activision, 7 down. I'm waiting for the deal to go through, and this is going to shoot up to whatever that buy price is, which is lower than what I paid for it. I think they bought it at 90 and I have it at 80, so I'm just going to hold on to that until the deal goes through. Honda, I'm going to save for dividends. I'm just pretty much going to hold this forever. Don't really care that it's down. It pays out dividends. I think the next dividend payout is in March. Warner Brothers, they had a merger. I bought around the merger. It's been dog shit. I should sell it, but I'm just going to hold it. You never fucking know. It's only $3 grand. I'm gonna hold it. I don't like to sell things at a loss. I can't do tax loss harvesting this year because, I don't really have a job, so I'm not gonna be paying a lot of taxes anyways, so it'll be pointless to do any tax loss harvesting because I don't make enough money. So what I think I'm gonna do with this natural gas stock, because it can be pretty volatile. UNG, I got it up right here. It looks like it's still going up. Let's see if it's still ticking upwards. It looks like it's still going up, so I think I'm going to just watch it and hold on for a while. And now, once I think it's probably at the max for the day, I might sell like 5,000 of it. I got 20K in here. I might just pop out 5,000 just to, solidify a little bit of profit and slowly bounce out of this position as it goes up. I'm a bit of a coward. I don't do any really aggressive plays. Aggressive play would be the smart plays, probably just to hold on to it until it's really high. But I don't do any smart plays. I just do cowardly, short-term, guaranteed wins. I like a guaranteed win. Here, a guaranteed 6% win. That's pretty nice. Selling it right now, that'd be pretty nice. So I'm just going to kind of watch this as it goes up throughout the day and probably put a little bit of a sell position whenever I think it's done rising for the day. But everything else is down. I don't really have a stock ticker thing. Probably had to get that. But all of their stocks are down. So when all of their FANG type stocks, tech stocks go down, a lot of corporations will like to shift their funds to more cyclicals or commodities. So a lot of people are probably switching over to natural gas because of the rest of the stuff. Oh, right here are some general indexes. S&P down 0.4. NASDAQ down 1.1. Russell down 0.87. NYSE oil down 2.76. Oil being down and natural gas being up is simply because it's cold, and I think people are using natural gas for heat. So that's my stock plan. So let's go through Google News. Let's see what the consumer does in the morning. I like to hit Google and just hit the news. LGBT shooting, I don't give a shit about. Freight Yell Union denying deal. That could be pretty important for some stocks. Canadian Pacific Rail Lines is a stock I almost bought, and it's a deal that I missed. I might have already missed the boat on that bad boy because it's already rocketed up a bunch. But that could be a good sign for that. Politics, boring. Yeah, this Idaho shit's fucking wild. Nearby resident's dog was skinned shortly before the murders of Idaho students. So 4 Idaho students were stabbed to death, and they have absolutely no fucking clue who did it. There's some fucking Ted Bundy shit up in there. I personally like it because it's always people getting shot. And people refuse to acknowledge that the tool doesn't matter nearly as much as the action. There's something sick in our society, and it's causing people to want to lash out and murder people. The tool they use should not be the focus of that. It should be the fact that citizens are wanting to murder each other. No matter if you got rid of all the tools, they're just going to use their fist. They're just going to use fucking their shoelaces. They're going to find a way to murder if your citizens want to murder. It's not like they wake up one day and say, man, I wasn't going to go shoot these 4 people, but now that I have this gun, I'm going to do it. That type of thinking is absolutely retarded. Now, you can have the ideology of if we don't give them guns, they'll kill less people, but that's not covering the root cause issue. That's just putting a Band-Aid on it. You're going to have people be doing stabbings. London has a big stabbing problem because they don't have a big gun problem. And if you look at the statistics, when Australia got rid of their guns, their shootings went down, but their general murder trends were almost identical to America. If you look at the murder trends, actually, let's fucking do it right now. Australia murder rate over the years. Homicides. Macro trends. 1990 to 2002. When was their gun ban? I think it was in the mid-90s. Australia gun ban. Mm-mm-mm. 1996. In 1996, they banned all guns. So let's take a look. 95. They ban them here. We got a little bit of an uptick, but I just said that's within standard. Then it takes a big old dip down. Big old dip down. All right. All right. Let's take a look at America. Let's try to use the same site. Microtrends America. Countries. Let's see if I can just get directly to it. USA. America. Oh, look at that. It just fucking, let me make sure it's right. America. I would say, so homicide rate in Australia and America. Big decline around the 2005 area. Coincidental. Video games and internet become highly popular. So young males who commit most of the violence are now playing video games and on the internet. Big murder rates. 1996, they ban all guns in Australia. And yet, look at the murder rate in America. Little blip here in 2001. Let's just say that's 9/11. Maybe they counted all those murders on 9/11. And massive downward trends. Guns banned, guns not banned. Same time frame. Guns banned, guns not banned. Huh. That's interesting. Big downtrends, even though they didn't ban guns. Now, the murder rate is significantly higher in America than Australia. Australia is generally a safer place. However, you can see that just because you're banning guns, you can't really make a correlation that the banning of guns had a reduction in deaths if a country that didn't ban guns, and if anything has expanded guns, has a very similar trend. Now, obviously, shit got wild in 2020. Not so much in Australia, but in America, shit got wild in 2020. We ain't blaming guns for that shit either. So, people are very short-sighted with their... They want to see something, so they make the data prove what they want to see. And I can easily say that I want to see that guns don't cause deaths, and I'm making the data prove what I want to see. But that would be a bit of a stretch, considering that it's pretty simple to see. Banning of guns, no banning of guns. The downward trends were more societal issues than they were the banning of the tools used to murder. If you make your society not want to murder, they're not going to murder, regardless of the tool set that they have. So getting people to not want to murder each other is the recipe. That's what we should be doing. This Idaho shit's pretty great because the guy used a knife, and it kind of shows that there's something wrong with our society, and guns can't be the scapegoat forever. All right. Civil rights leaders condemn Musk's decision to lift Trump's Twitter ban. No shit. Who would have guessed that a bunch of left-leaning liberal civil rights leaders are angry that Trump is back on Twitter? What we should be angry over is the fact that Twitter, which popularized itself and became essentially one of the central town squares, was allowed to ban the president in the United States. That is far more concerning than the fifis of the civil rights leaders. And them banning Trump wasn't likely the reason that Elon Musk bought Twitter, but them banning the Babylon Bee probably played a pretty big role in why Elon Musk bought Twitter. So, I like to see it. I like to see the left go too far, and then there be a consequence for it. typically the left goes too far, and then there's not a consequence. The left does not hold their own accountable, where the right does. When the right goes too far, you get those neo-Nazi people, and for the most part, everybody on the right condemns those people, and they say, hey, you need to fucking stop. You're ruining our movement. We hate you. White trash. Fucking Nazi motherfuckers. Get out of here. But when you got those crazy leftists, like the Antifa types and the Black Bloc and crazy blue-haired people fucking reeing at the sky, the left does nothing to rein those people in. So I like to see the left reined in a little bit. They've gone a little too far. I consider myself on the left, and I don't like to associate with a lot of these very far left type people, and no one on my side is doing their job to fucking rein that shit in. So it'll get reined in eventually. It's swinging pretty far left right now, and I think that left will get reined in a little bit more towards the center, and then get more normal. Maybe normal like a 2008 Obama years type left style. That's where I would like to be. Bob Iger back at Disney. Not surprising. They've had a really bunch of shitty moves. Vermont sheriff shot by police after refusing to drop gun. Yeah, that could be a tense situation. 2 police officers squaring up, telling each other to drop each other's guns. New York gunfight. It's a bit weird that it's upstate instead of downtown, but they're probably just not reporting the downtown stuff. Progressive once skeptical of Biden. Blah, blah. Amy Coney Barrett. Blah, blah. Earthquake in Indonesia. These are very dangerous because their infrastructure is not very strong. It's not very earthquake proof. World Cup. I'm American. Fuck soccer. UN climate. Blah, blah, blah. Plane that crashed in Snohomish County was on a test flight. That's not surprising. A lot of planes up here in the Pacific Northwest is where Boeing is, and a lot of private places. A lot of the rich communities will have their own little private airports over here. Maybe not a lot, but there's a couple. They got private little hangars, so a lot of the executives that work at Boeing have their own little private hangar, and they can fly their planes into work and shit. Pretty wild, pretty wild. I guess Sheetz is a gas station. I only know Quick Trip because Quick Trip's the best gas station ever made. Fuck you, Sheetz. No one's getting their money back with FTX, I don't think. And that includes me for about $5,000. And I think Coinbase is going to follow, which is another 2, so I'm out 7. Pretty devastating, but you put some of your money on a risky asset with a shady, curly-haired guy with a big nose. You have a chance of losing your money. The most important thing about the FTX is listening to the Bankman fraud talk about how the only thing you really have to do is pretend to be altruistic, and then you can get a bunch of people's money. So the whole thing was a con from the beginning, including all of his altruism. Like, oh, I'm a very kind billionaire. Bunch of fucking bullshit. Which I saw right through. Everybody saw right through. Well, everybody who with the brain saw right through. I just put my shit on BlockFi before because it wasn't owned by FTX, but I want to get their high interest rates with some of my Bitcoin that I was mining with my computers. I was mining Bitcoin, and I needed to dump that Bitcoin somewhere, so I was dumping it into FTX. I didn't put any cash into it. It was just all the Bitcoins that I mined that went into FTX. LG display unveils a speaker that can be hidden in car interiors. This kind of shit, it's always stupid. This will never make it to market. It's just like test products. They do this shit all the time, and you never end up seeing it in market. So ignore that. Pokemon is a piece of shit. Yeah, who would have thought that if you make a bunch of shitty games and people keep buying them, you keep making them shittier and shittier, and people aren't going to stop buying them. So, no competition, no pressure. Okay. I'll click on that. You got me. 27-inch OLED esports display, 140 hertz with a refresh rate of 0.03. That seems like a pretty good fucking monitor, if you ask me. Now, the thing I'll be looking for is HDR. If I'm going to be playing a game at 240 hertz, which I can't do because, the games I play, if I play like Warzone, I'm only going to get 80 frames per second if I put it on high detail. But $1,000 for that price tag is really good. I doubt it has HDR 1000 though. If it has HDR 1000, this is a absolutely stellar monitor here. OLED resolution. Adaptive sync. HDR effect. It doesn't say HDR 10. Okay, shit. Okay, shit. This is a good fucking monitor here. Obviously, you'd have to do reviews of it, but based on just the specs, this right here is an absolute killer monitor. I think my monitor is like $500 now. I bought it for $1,200. It does 120 at 4K, but it only has 400 HDR, which kind of looks pretty good, but it obviously can look a lot better. HDR is actually quite important for making a game look extremely good. All right, you got me there. Good job, news article. You got me to click. Taylor Swift's music sucks ass. It's just basic pop shit regurgitated out, and I highly doubt she writes it. Kendall Jenner, nope. Oh, Supernatural bitch died at 47. One chick was kind of hot. When she died 47. A lot of young people have been dying. I'm not going to make any corollaries to why a lot of young people could just be mysteriously dying nowadays over weird shit. Oh, leukemia. Diagnosis, that could just be tragic, you know. 47-year-olds getting leukemia like left and right. Whatever. Totally normal. Soccer, football, NASA, SpaceX, lit up the sky, blah, blah, blah. A soil fungus causing lung infection, spreading through the USA. Santa Valley fever, probably. A COVID treatment wanes. New variants outsmart most monoclonal antibody shots. Who would have thought that lab-created virus would mutate wildly and be very unpredictable and hard to create treatments for? Who would have thought it? More COVID shit they're trying to get people to click on. All right, done with the news. Let's take a look. How much has it gone up? Oh, we got a little bit of a pivot down, but it's still on the upward trend. I'm going to keep holding. Probably sell out. I think I'll sell 5,000 of my 20,000 position once I feel. I'm going to wait for it to probably try to surpass $22. Get just a little bit of profit on the table. Slowly leak the profit out of that trade. Now let's go to YouTube. Let's see what I got on my subscriptions. What's new today? Breaking points, they're kind of buffoons, but I like to have at least one news source that maybe is not nearly as biased, but this chick's an idiot and this other dude's kind of an idiot, so not the best. It's hard to get good news. Yeah, wow, breaking points put a lot. Bro Life Science, how to get your girl a booty. Okay. That's gonna be a good click. Ryan Long, always hilarious. Mondays are typically right here, unusual memes. Let's start here. Let's move into Ryan Long. Ryan Long skits are fucking hilarious. And then booty. I'll eat my fucking almonds and my coffee. Ha! Don't fuck with monkey. Not gonna work. Certified with my forklift shit. Certified with a forklift. Copped her fucking teeth out. That emu is Oh, God. Oh, shit, it's always so stupid. You're gonna hit your shin. Yep.
My body is a wonderland.
Is Wonderland?
Mm-hmm.
Well, your body is Candyland, bitch. You have diabetes.
Oh. Oh, damn, that dude's rocking that wiener real nice. Aw, they got hit with a copyright.
Hey, bro, watch this wrist. Watch this wrist. I got.
Damn.
Little known food hack. If you carve out the inside of your burger, you actually save yourself about 300 calories.
That's a good joke.
I can't endure it. Okay.
75% des étudiants.
Okay. That dog really likes the smell of boots.
Man's drunk as fuck.
Yeah, давай.
So I've heard these Slim Jims
Fucking
have
loser.
Snap. We're about to find out.
What the fuck? I need to rewatch that.
Find out.
Is that ice or is that window? I think it's ice. The dumbest thing I've ever seen. Of course something like that's gonna happen. Damn, that was a good ass throw. Oh, a fat ass rat. Fucking Ed Sheeran close up. No one wants that.
Não vá sujar o tapete aí, pô. Vou tomar o tapete.
There's no way.
Just desserts.
My house.
Well, that ain't a good sign. Son's probably on a four-wheeler inside of it, or a tractor moving it.
What the fuck?
Oh, he's jumping up there. He's hitting that.
Look, we got the visor, and then we got the. What the fuck? What the fuck?
That's rape. Don't hold doors up for girls. You gotta embrace that quality.
저기 아저씨? 아저씨 여기서 주무시면 안 되는데?
That's breakfast. And that's missing on purpose. That does not look like clean water. Nor does it look like a fixed glass. I've been there, my friend. Fuck cardio. Oh my god. It's a huge boy. The fuck is going on?
All right, whoever this lands on has to take their schizophrenia medicine. You're fucked.
It's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Now I want to see if it actually would work. Yeah, that's not gonna work. If you do it under your tire spins, you fucking idiot. Unusual videos, probably the best meme channel out there. A lot of them are just not funny. This one typically has some pretty good shit on it. Highly recommend.
Very excited to be working together again, Jordan.
When Jordan Peterson tries to be Andrew Tate.
And the publishing house maybe just wanted to get into your creative process of what you were thinking when you wrote 12 Rules for Crushing Pussy.
Well, I've spent some time on the internet, and it opened my bloody eyes to what these 304s are up to.
Yeah, you mentioned 304s.
Hoes. They're sixes, and it's like they think they deserve a millionaire.
I don't know if I follow.
They need to learn the harsh reality that I shouldn't be obligated to call them in the morning. And it's not because my phone's broken. It works just fine.
Yeah, I feel like we just had a pretty good thing going on here with the postmodernism, trans stuff, telling the truth.
Well, why don't you ask a girl her body count and see who's actually telling the truth? Quite the opposite of it. Women crave leadership and dominance from a high-value man. And I'm a high-value man, there's no doubt about that.
Yeah, so are we just trying to get away from the whole traditional conservative values?
Well, it's not obvious I shouldn't be allowed to get some side tail. It's in our innate nature to lay pipe. Even the words lay and pipe have Jungian connotations.
Jordan, you're a married man.
Well, sure, you're going to get some pushback from your wife, like, who is this girl? Why are you cheating on me? But what is cheating, really? What precisely do you mean by the word who?
Yeah, I don't...
What do you mean by me? No, really, it's a complicated problem. We're not going to solve it overnight. Then you do decide to leave me.
Jordan
What happens
Peterson's
then?
pretty great.
End up with some soy boy who's begging you to recycle? Well, good luck with that.
I just feel like we're messing with a money printer here.
These hoes ain't loyal.
Okay.
Sometimes you find out she wasn't even yours to begin with. It was just your turn. And now that it's JP's turn with your girl, that's a hard pill to swallow. I go over that in my chapter, The Art of the Steal.
Yeah, about that. I don't know if your audience is going to love you talking about stealing their women.
The girls don't belong to you anyway. They're for the streets. And why shouldn't Top P get a taste?
Taste?
These women like to pretend that they're not like other girls. But I've got news for you. You're exactly like other girls. And I'll be damned if I have to pretend that you're special.
You know, Jordan, let me ask you a quick question. Have you by chance been listening to Andrew Tate recently? Or Kevin Samuels?
No. Not familiar.
Because you got a whole chapter called Maps of Meeting, which sounds like you, but then it's just a map of clubs you can meet thoughts in Miami.
Okay, I'll admit it. The kid. They can't attack that.
I think I speak on behalf of this publishing house when I say that we're totally fine with you just being vaguely Christian.
You think so?
I know so.
You know, I almost shaved my head. You know how much I paid for this do, and I just almost shaved it right off. I don't want to tweet about getting rich. I want to tweet about Justin Trudeau being bad. These benzos have got me all mixed up. I gotta go.
That's pretty great.
Fellas, the reason we're able to do a whack of extra.
So you met a nice girl at the bottom of your Hinge matches that you didn't like that much. So you decided to date her for 18 months while you waited to see if any of those IG thoughts would DM you back. Let me just show you how it's done. You want some tips?
No.
All right, I'll just give you the whole thing then. Pop that out there. All right. Big surprise, they didn't. And now the spark that was never there has gone out. So it's time to spice things up and convince her to do butt stuff. That's right, booty workouts. You clean that up. You left the puddle there. It's a lot like flipping houses, all right? You find like a rundown, sad, lonely foreclosure with some good personality and decent bones, and you tear most of it down and rebuild it into what you really want. Until someone with more money comes along and takes it from you because you can't afford to keep it. And unlike the housing market, booty is one bubble that'll never burst. So here's how to get your girlfriend a booty.
That's an accurate
Take it from
statement.
me. Dom, the real ass state mogul. What's mogul mean? It's like a Lord of the Rings thing, right? Like a mogul. Small, hairy, woodland creature. Mogul's the sound I make when I eat ass. Mogul, mogul, mogul. Speaking of smart investments, it's time to buy the dip at DomMerch.com because everything is 30%
His merch is
off
pretty rad.
now through Monday the 28th. Get your hands on the hottest commodity since
About
that
a,
time I jizzed hot blood. That
Donald
was
Pump
for sure a hot
wife
commodity.
beater from there.
You will never be as big as your pump. Comes in a sleeveless and a sleeveless shirt. Restocked bestsellers. This is the way. Brodello. Bigger than you. Pull up. Not out. OBGYM. Tennessee. Sets jersey. Only gains. Mass bro shops. Kind of looks like a fucking gnarly hand job, but you know, you get the point.
Mass
Christmas
bro
sweaters.
shop.
Saint Dick. Swoley night. Call me Walter Waite, because I'm cooking up some muscle meth. That's right. I just gave birth to Napalm. House music, Optimus Lime, Heart Attack, BCAA, booty flavor. Tastes like real booty, which tastes like peaches. Swole Team 6 beanies. 30% off everything at DomMerch.com. Sale ends Monday the 28th.
I should buy some of that,
Okay,
being
so
a
we're gonna go
skinny
over
white
the
boy.
do's and the don'ts of building a booty. Now, the most obvious way to get your girl a booty is to buy her a BBL. But if you could afford to buy your girl a BBL, you wouldn't have a girl that needed a BBL in the first place. It's just simple mathematics. Superset.
You done with this?
This, no, I'm using that for this box sits.
You're supposed to sit on that.
That's to rest my dick on.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's pretty serious. What?
I'm using it now.
What? Are you trying to touch my ass? Oh, Jesus, chick's trying to eat my ass, everybody.
What? Why are you doing?
Big don't here, Stairmaster. Now, we don't have an actual Stairmaster in this gym, so we're going to demonstrate with this thing. The lovely,
My name?
I want to say Lindsay?
No.
Carly. Courtney with a K. Beth. You look at
Do I
Beth.
look like a Beth?
Right now, you kind of look like a Beth.
The fuck does that mean?
Look at your body language. Beth written all over it. We're going to leave it blank and fill it in post. So demonstrated by the lovely
Lena Belfiore.
on this giant staircase. So you could just, while
She's
I talk,
pretty
you just
fucking
walk
hot.
all the way up and back down multiple times.
I mean,
okay?
she
It's
needs
called
brown hair.
Stairmaster, but the only stairs you're mastering are the looks from the horny dudes on the treadmill behind you. These chicks already got a BBL and are in the gym trying to prove that they don't. Ma'am, your ass looks like 2 frying pans in a spandex dust bag. Sitting on top of 2 pencil dicks for legs, looking like a slutty ostrich. Walking up all those stairs because you live on a 10th floor walk-up and call it a penthouse. These chicks cheated on their ass, so you can bet they're gonna cheat on yours. What are you doing all those steps for, huh? So you can step out on me? The only thing these chicks are faithful to is believing that this shit will actually grow their ass. Do hip thrusts. Hip thrust is a bench press for butt chicks. Superset. Hip thrust is a bench press you perform with your ass by holding the weight with your pussy. And just like dudes use bench press to measure their dicks, chicks use hip thrust to measure their entire personality. Gyms are now filled with chicks building little hip thrust forts using bumper plates, a pad, a barbell, a tripod, a bench, and a squat rack, just to not bench or squat. They'll hip thrust 3 plates and brag about how strong they are, then have a mental breakdown and blame it on the moon. You know what's more impressive than holding all that weight? Holding yourself accountable. But we don't want to talk about that now, do we? No. Just fucking booty juice and moon water.
You couldn't do this.
I wouldn't do it.
You couldn't?
No, I wouldn't do that to you.
Oh, yeah?
No, because I'm a feminist.
You know what that word means?
No. No, I don't. Because it's a made-up word. Don't. Bands. Now, influencer chicks with genetically gifted asses or medically gifted asses realize that they could make bands selling giant rubber bands to desperate chicks who have their likes hidden on Instagram, and the only thing they want more than validation is to not work for it. Superset. Trust me, I'm saving you. I'm liberating you. I'm liberating you. Bands are actually sexist. Bands are rubber shackles designed to keep women weak. Free yourself. You're liberated. Go on. Now, bands might make a dance, but they won't make you thick. The only thing bands are good for is wrapping around the stacks of money you got fleeced out of. Do squats. Make your girl do squats so you don't have to. You demonstrating a squat counts as doing a squat. So go ahead and take the month off. You've earned it. Now, some people say that squats are overrated for building your glutes, and they're better for building quads. But the benefit here is squats will build your girl some thick thighs so you can finally know what it's like to fuck that horse from Fantasia. Oh, yeah, just unlocked the core memory there, didn't I? Didn't think you had that one in you, did you? Key takeaway here, just don't let her get strong enough to squat a plate, or she might build up the strength to finally leave you. Once you bust out the belt and the knee wraps, next thing you know, she's gonna woman-splain to you how it's sexist to not let her peg you. Superset. Don't body weight anything. Newsflash, you do body weight movements every time you move your body. If just moving the weight of your own body could grow you an ass, you'd already have one by now. Also, why are you paying to go to the gym to use your own weight? Before you think just standing yourself up will grow you a booty, you should try just standing up for yourself and firing your trainer. The only reason trainers like body weight exercise is so they don't have to re-rack any weight. And if your trainer has you doing jump squats, it's because he wants to see your titties bounce. Ironic, the only conclusion you can't jump to is that this shit doesn't work. Okay, jump squats, come on. Like that, jump squats, you see that? You see what it is? It's for form, to keep your chest up. Like that, okay? Come on, yep. Oh, you call that a jump? See that jiggle, that jump? Spot ya! Dude, deadlifts. 2 types of deadlifts that are best for building your glutes are sumo and RDL. Sumo deadlifts are great for 2 things: pretending you're strong when you're not, and building your glutes. With sumo deadlifts, your glutes are engaged the entire time, just like her ex-boyfriend. There is a sumo double standard, however. If a guy does it, it's cheating. If a girl does it, she's a strong, bad bitch. Just like regular cheating. If you do it, it's cheating. If she does it, she's filling the void from your emotional neglect. Either way, everyone's getting some ass.
I don't want your help on this one.
No, you're gonna get it. Oh, yeah, my fucking, yeah, I came. I nutted there, so we're good. Romanian deadlifts. Romanian deadlifts are the Eastern European version of deadlifts, which means people like them less for no reason, and they seem dirtier. But you wouldn't know, because you've never been there or done it.
The fuck's a Romanian deadlift?
Racist towards Romanians? One thing is true. RDLs are definitely slutty deadlifts, and a pretty solid glute builder. Though RDLs are a little more hamstring focused, trust me, nothing else is focusing on your hamstrings. This is the exact same movement strippers use to pick money up off the ground. The results speak for themselves. And so does that whispering eye.
I guess it's just the hands are turned
translucent leggings, and this is the
to make it
first
look
time
like a
I'm actually
curl.
excited to see vacuum-sealed tilapia. Oh, who ordered the clam sandwich? Nom nom. What? You struck me. Yeah. You hit me. You monster. Abuse. I'm a victim of abuse. Emotional, physical, sexual, so kind of into spiritual, financial, irrational, biological, chemical. Are these swords? Okay, these are not swords, because I thought I could defend myself with them. I'm gonna need it. Please subscribe.
Now, let us see. Did he really dub? There she is. Let's say he had to have put her in the fucking in the bottom. Now we just gotta do a little research on who she is. Show a little bit of that pussy fat. Oh, I could totally get one of these of my own. I probably ought to check the age. Don't want to go to jail. Because you can't... it's just not enough tits there, though. Like, she's very attractive, but just not enough tits. She's very, very proud of her fucking pussy meat. Yeah, that's a good-looking woman. She needs some tit implants, though. And then get them taken out when she gets older so they're not saggy. She's got to do a lot. Am I done with this research? I don't fucking know. I don't know if I'm done with the research. Yeah, I better be done with the research. All right. Done with the research. Good job, Dom. Good job, motherfucker. Dr. Disrespect is live. I don't want to see him actually be good at Warzone because I gave it a shot and I was not. So he's already taller, richer, more successful, more attractive, and just overall better person than I am. I don't need to see him dominate everything I've ever done in my life any more than I already have. All right, YouTube is gone. Let's take a look at, let's look at something. Britney Spears. Hit me, baby, one more time. I was watching this earlier with all my clothes on. Are you telling me? Let's skip into it a little bit. Oh, I'm gonna have to mute this shit. You're telling me I'm not supposed to be turned on by this chick here, by this woman. Is that what you're trying to say? Because this bitch is fucking 16 right here. Yep, 16. You heard me right. Bitch is 16, talking about her loneliness and how she wants to get fucked in her asshole. Doing her little fucking 90s dance montage here. Now, me, I personally am not attracted to her. But I can understand how other people would be. And if you're telling me that you go to jail for this... a lot of people are going to be signing up for jail. A lot of people are going to be signing up for jail. Because she looks more like a woman than she does like a child. So fucking that is pedophilia. Well, I don't know what to fucking tell you. Technically, there's a different word for it. I think pedophilia is below a certain age or whatever. You know, that shit's nasty. But that's 16. Now we want to see what 17 looks like. Now, this one I do find attractive. Of course, I like older Christina a little better because she put on a little more weight. I like them a little more thick. This bitch, motherfucking 17 in this video. Oh, well, there ain't no way in hell that's the official. How in the hell does the official only have 480p? Now, the lyrics of this song tell an important lesson. She is a genie in a bottle. And you have to rub her the right way. Actually, you know what? Let's go to the fucking lyrics. Yes, I think it's appropriate to say that these orange pants are fucking cool as shit. These orange pants, these are some badass fucking pants. I don't know what kind of material they are. I think they're swim trunk material. It's hard to tell. They could also be like Dickies material. But they're fucking badass, and I want these orange pants. I'm a big fan of the orange pants, so, you know, give me some of those orange pants. That guy was smelling her. So, let's look at these genie in a bottle. In a bottle lyrics. It's a lesson in getting pussy. Feel like I've been locked up tight for a century of lonely nights. Waiting someone to release me. So what this means is she's a freak. But you gotta do the right things to get this freak out of the bottle. You gotta rub her the right way. Men, you can rub them all the same way. They're gonna get a boner, they're gonna come everywhere. But women, they require a particular level of rubbing. You can't just fucking pound away. It ain't gonna work. Unless you're rich and tall, that's rubbing them the right way. Being rich, being tall, you've already rubbed them the right way. They're all rubbed up, and you can do whatever the fuck you want. But if you ain't rich and tall, then you gotta pay attention here. You gotta pay the price. If you want to be with me, baby, there's a price to pay. You gotta be rich. Right here. She's telling you everything you need to know about the woman. You gotta be rich. There's a price to pay. You get a lot of money, she's gonna make your dreams come true. Right here. Gotta make a big impression. This means buy her expensive shit. Or allow her to buy herself her own expensive shit. So right here. This is the you gotta be rich section of I'm a genie in a bottle. Get money, get her out of her bottle. Music's fading, and the lights down low. Just one more dance, and then we're good to go. Waiting for someone who needs me. Hormones racing at the speed of light. But that don't mean it's gotta be tonight. Baby, baby, baby. So what this means is you got to know how to dance. You can't just be tall, rich, and successful. You got to be able to put the footwork in. She wants you to be able to dance with her. She wants these hormones to go tonight. She wants this shit to go fast. You know, you want to be able to bump and grind on that booty. This means foreplay. This means dancing. This means showing that you're willing to make yourself look like an idiot to impress her. So, you got to be willing to look like an idiot to impress her. Learn some dance moves. Step in front of that mirror. Get some fucking chicken step going. Some sea walk. Right here. Dancing. Money. Dancing. These lessons are going very well. Also, this also means that you have to allow her to say no before you fuck her. She's like, hey, you want to go by my place? No, no, no. And no means keep trying. No never means no. Don't listen to anyone. No means keep trying. Don't fuck her when she's saying no, but keep trying. She'll say no, that means you got to try harder. You got to rub her the right way. When she says no, that means you haven't rubbed her the right way, and you're not tall and rich. There's a price to pay, reiterating the money part. More money, more rubbing the right way. Price to pay. Make a big impression. Buy her lots of shit. Gotta like what you do. If you want to be with me. So that means you gotta be a likable person. You can't have a dog shit personality. You gotta be funny. So that's what that means. You gotta be funny. There you go. Lessons learned. Tall. Dance. Rich. Funny. Do that. And then you can get a genie to come. I think that's what this is about. Getting genies to come. Funniest meme in the world.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Right there. I'm ready for it. We got more of these memes coming. Funniest president on the planet. I'm gonna come. After being told not to come. He's a bad boy.
Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
I'm gonna come. Alright. Let's take a look at this U and G. How we doing? How we doing? Oh, it's flattening off. It's flattening off. Let's I'm gonna put in no, I'll just keep watching it. We're getting close to the close. I'll just keep watching it. Log me out. And that is a consumer morning.